Achieving excellence in life isn't about perfection but steady, purposeful improvement. As Aristotle once said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. This guide delves into powerful strategies, backed by philosophy, psychology, and science, to cultivate excellence that's practical and achievable. We'll explore how a growth mindset lays the groundwork for progress, why purpose-driven goals add direction, and how incremental progress builds resilience. Discover the impact of self-discipline, visualization, and emotional intelligence on personal growth. Viktor Frankl's insights on purpose and Daniel Goleman's work in emotional intelligence shape these strategies, which also include mindfulness practices to reduce stress and boost focus. From setting realistic goals to fostering gratitude, each step is designed to add value to everyday life, transforming ordinary actions into paths toward mastery. By integrating these principles, anyone can cultivate habits that support sustained growth and excellence, no matter where they are on their journey. Define excellence as a growth mindset. Excellence is not about perfection but rather about continuous improvement, resilience, and adaptability. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on the growth mindset emphasizes that individuals who believe their abilities can grow through effort and perseverance outperform those who think talent is fixed. This approach allows people to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to self-worth. Adopting a growth mindset means focusing on learning over judgment, which aligns with Aristotle's concept that excellence is developed through practice and habit. Just as athletes train their bodies, individuals can train their minds to embrace effort and setbacks as steps on the path to mastery. This mindset leads to what modern self-help theorists call resilience, the capacity to recover from difficulties and continue progressing toward goals. Developing a growth mindset also influences how we set and achieve goals. Instead of aiming for flawless execution, the focus shifts toward incremental improvement. Philosopher John Dewey's perspective on reflective learning supports this. By actively examining mistakes, one builds a feedback loop that fosters self-awareness and strategic adjustments. By adopting a growth mindset, people can foster resilience, cultivate habits of continual self-improvement, and engage more fully with life's challenges. This adaptable, open approach to learning and development is key to achieving excellence in personal and professional realms, laying a strong foundation for further strategies toward success. Set clear, attainable goals. Setting clear, attainable goals is a foundational strategy for excellence. Defined goals provide direction and focus, helping transform abstract aspirations into achievable outcomes. Psychologists Edwin Locke and Gary Latham's goal-setting theory confirms that specific, challenging goals significantly enhance motivation and performance compared to vague or easy goals, as long as these goals are realistic. To set effective goals, start by identifying personal or professional areas where improvement is desired. Breaking down larger ambitions into smaller, manageable steps encourages incremental progress, which reduces overwhelm and maintains motivation. This concept aligns with the ancient philosophy of Kaizen, a Japanese term for continuous, small-scale improvement. By taking one small step at a time, people can make consistent, sustainable progress toward excellence. Clear goals also support the cultivation of self-discipline, an essential trait for personal growth. Establishing goals, whether daily or long-term, encourages intentional actions that align with one's core values and desired outcomes. Aristotle's teachings on virtue highlight that repeated actions shape character, suggesting that aligning daily actions with purposeful goals not only drives progress but fosters habits of excellence. Furthermore, goal setting encourages self-reflection, another critical element of personal development. Philosopher John Dewey advocated for reflection as a tool for meaningful learning, allowing individuals to evaluate their progress and adapt their strategies if needed. This self-awareness enables people to adjust their goals over time, keeping them relevant and challenging. In summary, setting clear and realistic goals transforms aspirations into structured actions. By defining steps for improvement, people foster self-discipline, maintain focus, and build resilience, all of which are essential components on the path to excellence. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. Focus on incremental progress. Excellence is built gradually, through small, consistent improvements rather than sudden leaps. Embracing incremental progress, or the art of focusing on continuous, step-by-step improvement, allows individuals to make steady advancements without feeling overwhelmed. Aristotle championed the idea that excellence is a habit formed through repeated actions. This aligns with the principle of Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement, which emphasizes breaking down big goals into manageable, daily steps. Research in psychology supports the power of gradual progress for sustaining motivation and mental well-being. By setting small, achievable targets, we engage in a positive feedback loop. Each small win releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with motivation and reward, which encourages us to keep moving forward. This cycle of setting, achieving, and celebrating small milestones is particularly effective for staying committed to long-term goals. Additionally, focusing on incremental progress helps develop resilience by reframing setbacks. Instead of viewing failure as a stop sign, individuals with this mindset interpret challenges as valuable learning experiences. Philosopher John Dewey's views on reflective learning reinforce this idea. By analyzing mistakes and adjusting strategies, people build adaptability and strengthen their path to excellence. Incremental progress is also beneficial for developing self-discipline, as small actions are easier to sustain. Psychologist B.F. Skinner's work in behavior reinforcement suggests that consistent actions, even if small, gradually form habits, making it easier to maintain positive behaviors over time. In summary, focusing on incremental progress means valuing each step toward improvement, no matter how small. This approach builds motivation, resilience, and discipline, empowering individuals to make sustained strides toward excellence without being discouraged by setbacks. Prioritize purpose-driven activities. Achieving excellence requires aligning daily actions with a deeper sense of purpose. Philosopher Viktor Frankl, in his work Man's Search for Meaning, emphasized that purpose provides motivation and resilience, helping individuals to navigate challenges and setbacks with a sense of direction. When actions are rooted in purpose, people are more likely to stay engaged and persist, even when facing difficulties. Purpose-driven activities are not limited to grand life missions. They can include simple, meaningful actions aligned with one's core values, like helping others or investing in personal growth. By dedicating time to activities that reflect what truly matters, individuals experience a sense of fulfillment that fuels their commitment to excellence. This concept resonates with modern positive psychology, where researchers like Martin Seligman identify purpose as one of the essential elements of well-being in his PERMA model: positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. Setting goals with purpose in mind also enhances focus and intentionality. Locke and Latham's goal-setting theory suggests that goals tied to intrinsic values are more motivating and effective than those based on external rewards alone. When people see the bigger why behind their actions, they're more likely to achieve sustained progress, as each step feels part of a meaningful journey. Furthermore, purpose-driven activities contribute to personal resilience. Purpose provides perspective, helping individuals to view challenges as part of a greater process rather than as isolated failures. This mindset, coupled with self-discipline and goal-setting, fortifies the path to excellence. In summary, prioritizing purpose-driven activities adds meaning to everyday tasks, enhancing motivation, resilience, and clarity. By aligning actions with values, individuals create a solid foundation for sustained excellence in all aspects of life. Practice self-discipline through self-control exercises. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of excellence, providing the structure necessary for sustained effort and growth. Psychologist Walter Mischel's marshmallow test experiment demonstrated the power of self-control. Children who delayed gratification to receive a larger reward later showed better outcomes in various life areas, such as academic success and health. Practicing self-discipline by exercising self-control enables individuals to stay committed to their goals, resist distractions, and make choices that align with long-term aspirations. To build self-discipline, start with small self-control exercises that are easy to implement yet beneficial. For instance, setting limits on phone usage, resisting minor cravings, or completing a daily task regardless of mood helps strengthen willpower. These manageable challenges train the brain to prioritize discipline over impulse, creating habits that reinforce self-regulation. This approach aligns with B.F. Skinner's behavior reinforcement theory, which suggests that repeated actions form habits, eventually making self-discipline second nature. Self-control exercises are also supported by research in neuroscience, which shows that practicing restraint activates the brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and impulse control. Over time, these practices strengthen neural pathways, making it easier to exercise discipline and focus on long-term goals. Self-discipline is further enhanced by aligning self-control exercises with purpose-driven activities, as outlined by Viktor Frankl. When individuals understand the purpose behind their actions, they are more motivated to practice restraint, viewing challenges as steps toward their broader aspirations. In summary, building self-discipline through self-control exercises is essential for maintaining focus and commitment. By starting small and reinforcing positive behaviors, individuals develop the resilience and mental fortitude needed to pursue excellence consistently. Engage in regular physical exercise for cognitive benefits. Physical exercise is not just beneficial for physical health, it has profound effects on cognitive function, making it an essential component for excellence. Research in neuroscience reveals that regular physical activity promotes neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This enhancement in brain function supports better memory, learning, and problem-solving skills, key attributes for those seeking personal and professional growth. Engaging in regular exercise also boosts mental resilience. Exercise has been shown to increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports neuron growth and cognitive function. Elevated BDNF levels improve adaptability, aiding in learning from experiences, and effectively handling setbacks. Studies indicate that aerobic exercise, like running or cycling, is especially beneficial for cognitive health, as it reduces stress and anxiety while enhancing focus and mood. Psychologically, exercise provides immediate benefits by releasing endorphins, which improve mood and reduce perceptions of stress. Harvard psychiatrist John Ratey highlights in his book Spark that physical activity acts as a natural antidepressant, helping individuals manage stress effectively and fostering mental clarity. When one consistently exercises, this mood stabilization helps build resilience and a positive mindset, both crucial for pursuing long-term goals. Furthermore, regular exercise develops self-discipline, aligning with principles of self-control and commitment discussed by Walter Mischel. Setting a consistent exercise routine, even with small steps, reinforces the habit of discipline, building mental and physical endurance. In summary, regular physical exercise is a powerful tool for cognitive enhancement, emotional resilience, and self-discipline. By integrating movement into daily routines, individuals can support their journey toward excellence with sharpened focus, stress management, and heightened mental and physical strength. Use visualization and mental rehearsal techniques. Visualization and mental rehearsal are powerful techniques that prepare the mind for success by creating mental images of desired outcomes and rehearsing key actions. Neuroscientific research demonstrates that mental practice activates the same neural pathways as physical practice, making it a valuable tool for anyone aiming to achieve excellence. Studies show that athletes and performers frequently use visualization to improve performance, envisioning successful outcomes to build confidence and reduce anxiety. Incorporating visualization into daily life involves imagining specific goals, focusing on the details of the actions required to achieve them. Psychologist Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory supports this. When people mentally rehearse success, they strengthen their belief in their ability to accomplish goals, which boosts motivation and persistence. Visualizing each step and outcome makes the goal feel more attainable, fostering resilience even in the face of challenges. For example, if the goal is to deliver an impactful presentation, mentally rehearsing each stage, from the opening line to audience engagement, can reduce stress and improve performance. This approach aligns with Carol Dweck's growth mindset. By visualizing gradual improvement rather than immediate perfection, people are more likely to embrace progress over time. Visualization also aids in managing emotional responses. Neuroscientist Richard Davidson's research highlights that visualizing calm, successful outcomes reduces anxiety, helping people stay composed and focused. This practice serves as a form of mental conditioning, equipping individuals to approach real-life situations with confidence and clarity. In summary, visualization and mental rehearsal create a mental blueprint for success, strengthening confidence, reducing stress, and encouraging incremental progress. When integrated into daily life, these techniques align with self-discipline and purpose, providing a mental foundation for sustained excellence. Develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is essential for achieving excellence, particularly in interpersonal relationships and self-regulation. Psychologist Daniel Goleman popularized the concept, outlining EI as the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and utilize emotions effectively. High emotional intelligence allows individuals to stay calm under pressure, connect meaningfully with others, and approach challenges with resilience, all crucial skills in the pursuit of personal and professional growth. Developing EI begins with self-awareness, or the ability to identify and understand one's own emotions. Reflecting on feelings and recognizing patterns, such as triggers for stress or anger, enhances self-awareness and enables better control over reactions. This concept connects with Aristotle's idea of virtue as a habit. By consistently practicing emotional awareness, individuals cultivate responses aligned with their values. Self-regulation, another key aspect of EI, involves managing emotional responses constructively. Techniques like pausing before reacting, or reframing negative thoughts, help maintain composure and focus. Neuroscientific research indicates that the prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, is strengthened through practices of emotional regulation, supporting disciplined and purposeful actions. Empathy is also integral to EI, enhancing interpersonal relationships by fostering understanding and connection. Empathy allows individuals to consider others' perspectives, making communication more effective and reducing conflicts. Goleman asserts that empathetic people tend to excel in collaborative settings, as their understanding improves trust and cooperation. Lastly, high EI supports resilience. When people manage emotions effectively, they're better equipped to handle setbacks with a growth mindset, as advocated by Carol Dweck. In summary, emotional intelligence is a multifaceted skill that enhances self-discipline, empathy, and resilience. By cultivating self-awareness, regulation, and empathy, individuals build a foundation for excellence in relationships, decision-making, and personal development. Seek feedback and learn from failure. Excellence requires openness to feedback and the ability to view failure as a learning opportunity. Philosopher John Dewey highlighted reflection as essential for meaningful growth, stressing that learning arises when individuals assess their experiences, especially mistakes. Embracing feedback creates a continuous loop of self-improvement, enabling people to refine their approaches and build resilience. To seek feedback effectively, it's crucial to adopt a growth mindset. Carol Dweck's research shows that those with a growth-oriented view interpret feedback as valuable information for development, rather than as criticism. This perspective makes it easier to accept constructive input, using it to enhance skills and overcome weaknesses. Instead of fearing failure, growth-minded individuals see setbacks as part of their journey toward improvement. Feedback also strengthens self-awareness, a core component of emotional intelligence. By understanding how actions impact others, individuals develop a clearer picture of their strengths and areas for improvement. This awareness fosters adaptability, as they can adjust behaviors based on insights from trusted sources. Learning from failure is another crucial element. Psychologists emphasize that reframing failures as lessons builds resilience and fosters a solution-focused mindset. Each setback offers insights into what worked, what didn't, and how to approach similar situations differently in the future. Neuroscientific studies suggest that this reflective process strengthens neural connections associated with problem-solving and adaptability, making people more equipped to tackle challenges. In summary, seeking feedback and learning from failure enhances resilience, self-awareness, and adaptability, all vital to pursuing excellence. By viewing feedback as a tool and embracing failure as a chance to grow, individuals foster a mindset geared toward continuous, lifelong improvement. Practice mindfulness to improve focus and reduce stress. Mindfulness is a valuable tool for fostering focus, emotional stability, and resilience, all of which are essential for achieving excellence. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment without judgment, enhancing one's ability to handle challenges calmly and thoughtfully. Neuroscientist Richard Davidson's research shows that mindfulness practices strengthen areas of the brain responsible for emotional regulation and attention, making it easier to stay focused under pressure. Practicing mindfulness also reduces stress, as it teaches individuals to recognize and manage thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed. Regular mindfulness practice lowers cortisol, a stress hormone, helping individuals maintain calm and clarity even in challenging situations. This state of mental balance supports a growth mindset, as individuals can observe setbacks without immediate frustration or self-doubt, allowing them to refocus on solutions. Developing mindfulness can be as simple as dedicating a few minutes each day to focused breathing, guided meditation, or mindful observation. These exercises build resilience by training the mind to stay grounded, preventing emotional reactions that can derail progress toward goals. Harvard psychiatrist John Ratey, in his work on exercise and mental health, also highlights how the combination of physical activity and mindfulness leads to enhanced mental clarity and reduced anxiety. Additionally, mindfulness supports other core aspects of excellence, such as emotional intelligence and self-discipline. By cultivating awareness of emotions and reactions, people become more self-regulated and empathetic, leading to better decision-making and interpersonal connections. In summary, mindfulness improves focus, reduces stress, and promotes emotional resilience, all of which are crucial for sustained progress. Through daily mindfulness practice, individuals create a stable foundation for achieving excellence with clarity, patience, and presence. Build habits around gratitude and positivity. Gratitude and positivity are powerful practices that enhance resilience, focus, and emotional well-being, all essential for sustained excellence. Studies in positive psychology, particularly by Martin Seligman, show that regularly practicing gratitude increases happiness, reduces stress, and improves overall mental health. By focusing on positive aspects of life, individuals cultivate a mindset that fuels motivation and enhances their ability to overcome obstacles. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as noting 3 things each day for which one feels thankful. This exercise helps reframe perspective, training the brain to recognize and appreciate positive experiences rather than dwelling on challenges or setbacks. Research shows that regularly engaging in gratitude strengthens neural pathways associated with optimism, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook even during difficult times. Positivity also enhances social connections, another key element of emotional intelligence. When individuals exude positivity, they foster better relationships and attract support from others, creating an environment that bolsters personal and professional growth. Daniel Goleman's work in emotional intelligence suggests that positive interactions improve empathy and communication skills, crucial for excelling in collaborative settings. Furthermore, gratitude and positivity contribute to a growth mindset by helping individuals focus on what they have accomplished rather than what they lack. This perspective aligns with Carol Dweck's view on resilience, as a positive outlook helps individuals bounce back from failure and remain committed to their goals. In summary, building habits of gratitude and positivity strengthens resilience, fosters supportive relationships, and promotes a constructive approach to life's challenges. By cultivating these traits, individuals create a foundation for long-term excellence, enabling them to face each day with optimism, determination, and a sense of fulfillment. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.